Watch me ride.
Hi everybody, welcome back to Metalworks. This is about the third or fourth part in this build series, so if you are just joining now, go back a couple of episodes because this is a build of something, a Dragonfly, and I think it's better if you see it from the start. So what we did in the last episode was we got the body attached on and we've built up weld and smoothed it off to give us a nice transition. And now what I need to do is try and dish this part out this way so the head will sit in it more so I can get a better weld. Hopefully by the next episode we'll be able to get onto the wings as the bend dish will have arrived. So at my die grinder set, I want to choose something that's barreled, as in, you know, straight, but also the rounded ends. These things are absolutely fantastic. They were super cheap. You stick them in a Dremel and they'll eat their way through hardened steel, everything I've tried. Gloves, gloves, gloves. I've had enough of picking bits of steel out of my hands. Well, we'll have to clean that up. Thankfully it's on the underside. God damn it! God damn it! I can't believe this is working. I'm just taking this offcut from the shaft we did before, and it's got a sharp edge on it, and it's actually a fantastic little scraper for this. I'll use one of these diamond files to help bring it down a bit more. I do need to get a larger round file and a couple of other bigger files because I only have little ones. I'm just going to have a tack weld. If you don't know what a tack weld is, it's basically just a very small weld that's not too strong. It means it's held, but you can kind of bend it and move it and then put another tack on. That really locks it down and then you fill in the weld wherever you want. The wire just stopped feeding halfway through and it's not coming off the spool. It's like it's caught in the middle of the spool somehow. What it was on the coil, somehow one of the wraps got caught under another one and it just needed to be pulled out. So I've got a new tip. It just goes on.
His music is saying you to the audience, but in a really beautiful way. It's like, you, I love you, now let me play you some beautiful music, you know, so there's this feeling like they're going to do whatever they want and assert their own will and not worry about how it's being understood or whatever. Yet the wonderful thing about that is that it speaks to people.
Weld is working much better now. It does appear that it's shifted slightly, but it doesn't really matter, you know, the heads move. I've allowed a little bit extra out than I normally would. Obviously, if something's not completely straight, the further out it is from where it's spinning, it's a bit more wobbly, but I need the extra distance. Hold on, hold on, hold on. This is an animal, and that actually looks quite animalistic, and I haven't cleaned. Let's wire brush this first. Let's see what it looks like. actually, interesting. Got to take the guard off. This wire wheel's got too small, got to buy some more. I was going to clean these welds up and smooth them off, and I was like, that actually doesn't make much sense for like an insect. I want to control it, but I think I need to just fill in that little gap there, give myself a very slight edge here to blend in, and then I will smooth it a little bit, but I don't think I'm going to do as much as I thought I was going to. I'm just going to run a bead around the edge to try and smooth this transition off, and one across there, and then I'll do some smoothing in the middle. And then I'm going to leave it relatively organic looking. Come on. I'm just going to clean up those welds again. Right, I'm going to end this episode here because I need to go to the shop and get another wire wheel or two. This isn't going exactly as I planned, but it's going in a slightly different direction. I'm actually quite liking it. As I say, it's got an organic-y look to it. Once it's all cleaned up, and I might smooth out the odd bits and pieces here, I reckon it will look good. It's definitely going to look better than having that smooth transition. Why I bothered going to the effort of having that smooth transition before, I don't know. But anyway, looking at the journey of like how long it's been since I started doing the metalworks and where I started and what I'm doing now, I'm actually really proud of myself, to be honest. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and if you would like to support the channel, there are many ways that you can do that. Links in the description. You know, there's t-shirts and things, there's key tags, key chains, the clocks themselves, and even the PayPal link, which is like my version of Patreon, which allows people to chuck me a couple of quid that helps me make the videos and keep bringing it all to you. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hold on, the video is not over. I've got a bit more to share with you. This is an interesting one. You know, I bought this vice off eBay, you know this, about a month ago. And yes, I know the expression buy cheap, buy twice and all of that, but I needed a vice fast. A decent vice is going to cost 10 times what this cost me. So, you know, with light use, this should be fine. I didn't actually break this, someone else broke this, but it wasn't them breaking it, it broke as well. I don't know if you've noticed, this doesn't look quite... Oh, hello, what's going on here? Okay, so basically this is the problem with the vice. Oh, can you... The casting on this is terrible. I do not advise you buy these from eBay. And it's also funny because of the story that goes along with it. Right, so as you can see in there, it's the finest Chinesium. All 12 kilos of it. I sent them a message and said... yeah, so this has happened, so I'd like a new vice, please. I don't know why I'm getting another one, it'll probably just break, but I have had some very kind offers, because I mentioned this on social media, from a couple of people who said I've got a vice you can have, and I think I've got one secured, but they might as well send me one anyway. And yes, I could in theory try and weld that one, which I'll probably do as a practice project, why not? If they send me the new one and they don't ask that back, which they haven't, well, I'll get to that. Then I can try and fix it, but it's cast, so it's not going to weld so well, and I know you've got to heat it up and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I emailed them and said, yeah, I want to, you know, you need to replace this item with a picture. It was pretty self-explanatory. And they said, this is a Chinese seller, and they try this whole, oh, we are a small business and we will lose much monies, and this, honestly, the English in it was terrible, but they basically asked me to pay 8 quid postage to send me another vice, to which I, of course, responded, no. I have a legal right for you to replace the item because the other one broke within a year. Well, within a month. But yeah, so we'll see what they say to that. But it was the vice is only 20-something quid, so they're wanting £8 postage. It's like 50% the cost again. You know, I'm not buying another one at half off after the first one broke. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I also have 2 packages that have arrived. Now, this one, so I've hacked it apart again. Royal Mail, sticking my address on there. Right, the person who sent me this package was Liam Bollocks. Let's have a look, because I did thank him. So I totally forgot to send a note with it, but I've been wanting to send you these bits since you started the metalworks. I had a really bad crash back in 2016 and couldn't ride for 6 months. Your videos helped me get through a seriously difficult time. Unfortunately, got to have more operations soon because of the same crash. Wasn't my fault, by the way. Yeah, tell me about it. I know about the multiple operations after a crash. It's not your fault. It's so frustrating. And I will most likely need your vids to keep me sane once again. I have the utmost respect for what you're doing, your own thing, despite it not being the most practical or financially sensible thing to do, and I know you need support from your fans to keep you going. After my accident, I managed to get back to work as a mechanic and now have a new job as a full-time mechanic at a Honda garage. So as soon as I started there, I swiped the odd used kit after changing them. I unfortunately underestimated the price of postage, so I don't know how often I'll be able to send you stuff, but I will definitely try. Much love. Keep up the good work, Liam Bollocks. Thank you, dude. Best of luck with the recovery and the crashes. I did see how much this cost you to send. It cost him 21 quid. I thank you so much. But this is the thing, I will multiply that, because I will sell these for more and that will multiply to the channel. So this is why giving me stuff like this really helps me. I understand, I say the postage can be a bit much, but I get to turn, you know, this scrap into profit and value using skill, and I get to entertain you while I do it. I said skill, I didn't mean it like that, you know, but making stuff. So I really appreciate it. Don't feel like you need to send me any more. You know, a contribution like this is huge. If every person did this once, I would just be sorted for good. The thing is though, I've just realised you could have done this much cheaper, because this weighs 5 point something kilos. If you sent this in 3 small parcels, 2 kilos each, second signed for, it would have cost £3.90 times 3, so 9, half that if you sent it in 3 separate boxes. So thank you very much, and I kind of feel bad about that. But yeah, keep it under 2 kilos, send them in 2 kilo lumps, and it will work out the cheapest compared to putting it into one box. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh yes, Tesco's. This is my sort of thing. That's pretty cool. I reckon I can polish that, so the whole thing's like shiny like a mirror. And I'll take off that ring. But there's obviously a matching chain that goes with that, and a front. Oh my god! See, this is awesome. When I get all 3 like that, it means I can make a one-piece clock. Now the sprocket and front sprocket combo. Oh, that's a cool one. Very hammered. And a front sprocket with rubber on it. Oh, some people said when I was chopping the rubber off in that video, you should melt it off. It's just going to ruin the surface. And I'm not sure what temperature this will take, but I'm reckoning it's pretty high. And a plastic box. I don't know if you meant to leave that in there, but actually I'm keeping that because it's quite handy. I did find a note. CBR Fireblade sprockets. Oh, these ones, yes. Oh, and your idea was to put that in like that. It all depends on how thick that is, because you've got to get a spindle to go all the way through that and everything else from the clock, but I reckon it probably could, and that's actually quite a cool design. Maybe I will try and make exactly what you suggested. But thank you very much, Liam. I really appreciate your help. It means a lot. And I will do my best to keep the videos pumping out, to keep you entertained. Well, distracted, if not entertained. And I've got this I was sent by somebody. Oh, they sent me... Oh, come on. This person sent me a message and told me that they'd sent me this, and I now don't know whether that was through Instagram, one of them, whether it was through Facebook or whether it was through Twitter, one of the 2 Facebooks. This is a problem. People PM me stuff and I can never find them again. I wish I could remember where it was. Was it Facebook? I don't know. I get so many PMs, as I say, through all these different directions, that it's so difficult to keep up with. Very often I'm replying at like 4 o'clock in the morning and I can't remember what's going on. You are some kind of... Have you... No, you can't... I literally... Okay, well, this is something else I should point out. When I record these videos, when you see them, there's probably the next 3 videos already made. So when you see something at the beginning of the project, it's probably almost finished by the point that you see it. I say in the upcoming video, the next one or the one after next, I really need some larger files. Because I haven't got any. I need like a round file, and you know, you guys are like psychic. Thank you so much. I now feel terrible that I can't remember who sent this to me. Please comment. I wish to thank you very much on video. Just amazing, so helpful, so useful, and particularly on the build that I'm currently doing and haven't yet finished. What's this? Well, I guess there is a crow going to live in the garage now. If you're new to my videos, you won't understand this joke. Watch out for crows, Spicy. David Cummings! David! There we go! I was able to thank David, you legend! You absolute legend! Those, and there's something else more in here as well. Yeah, these are all individual. What's this? Power tools, parts and access. And this is by Tack Life, and I've bought some tools from them before, and actually they're pretty damn good. So one thing, you can send stuff through Amazon. Apparently it works absolutely fine to a Royal Mail PO box. I've seen something in this already that I'm just very childishly excited about. So we have some different arbors for holders for discs. There's some sort of mill, some ball end mills, small mills, grinding, diamond grinding tips. I haven't got anything like this. Some ultra small drill bits. Various different grinding things, super helpful. Some arbors for some sanding wheel, which is great because my arbors are starting to get a bit old. This is what I was getting really excited about. The little wire brushes. Oh my god, there's so many little jobs that I've just needed something like that and I've not had one. And there's a selection of all the different types. And then we've got a little sanding wheel, different sanding or grinding discs. Some more sanding discs, more grinding discs. Is that, oh, it's a stone. I thought that was compound. That's a little stone. What is that for? It's like that's like a little diamond cutting wheel. Buffing wheels. These would be large grinding wheels, and a selection of grinding drums and some chuck inserts, as well as some of the polishing bits. David, can I call you Dave? Thank you, Dave. That was very generous of you, very kind of you, and very, very helpful. That really will help me a lot in building stuff. And the files is amazing. This I'll let you off. The support of you guys just absolutely blows me away every time. And as I say, you seem to be getting so lucky sending me random stuff, because I've been sent several things now by people, and it's just been exactly what I needed. It's just incredible. Thank you. So yeah, I'm actually going to end the video there now, officially. Thank you for watching. Thank you to David and Liam. Your support is hugely, hugely appreciated. Remember the thing about the postage, if you split it into the 2 kilo lumps, it will save you 50% the cost than sending it in one lump. But yeah, thank you.